All right, welcome everyone. Today, we are going to dive deep into the PYP Exhibition. This is it, your final and honestly, your most exciting challenge in the primary years program. So let's get right into it.
Let's just start with a big question, right? What if your final project could actually make a real difference in the world? Because that's what this is all about. The exhibition isn't just another school assignment. It's a real chance for you to find something you care about and do something that has an actual impact.
So first things first, let's talk about the why. To really nail the exhibition, you've got to understand why it's such a big deal. Understanding its purpose is the key to unlocking its power, for sure.
So what is it really? Well, at its core, the exhibition is a massive research project that pulls together everything you've learned. It's about working with a team, it's about asking big questions, it's about taking action, but most importantly, it's about a topic that you are passionate about. You're in the driver's seat for this one.
I mean, think about it. This is your moment to dig deep into something that just fascinates you, to become a real expert and then share that passion with the whole school community. It's your personal showcase.
And listen, this isn't just about finishing the PYP. Check out this quote. It's from a student who's already in the middle years program. And they're basically saying, the exhibition is the perfect training ground for what's coming next. It gets you ready to hit the ground running.
Okay, so now that we know why we do this, let's get into the nitty-gritty. The what. What are the actual pieces of this project? What are you going to be creating?
Your final exhibition is going to be a true multimedia experience. You'll have some written stuff, like reports or maybe even poetry. You'll present your ideas out loud. You'll definitely use technology, but you also get to be creative with performances. And the big one, it all leads to taking action.
And here is a perfect example of what we mean by performance. You can express your ideas in so many ways. This group actually wrote a whole song to share what they learned about being open-minded. How cool is that?
And this brings us to a super important point. This is more than just a research report. What really makes the exhibition special is that action part. That's what takes your project out of the classroom and into the real world. I love this quote from a parent because it just gets to the heart of it. Taking action means you use what you've learned to make a positive change. Maybe that's raising awareness with a video you create, or organizing a clothing drive, or making a poster campaign. It's all about taking responsibility for your new knowledge.
All right, so we've got the why and the what covered. That just leaves the how. So how does this whole thing actually happen? Let's walk through the journey, from a tiny idea to your final presentation.
The very first step is picking a topic, and honestly, the sky's the limit. Just look at what other students have done. They've tackled huge issues like human rights and the environment, but also done deep dives into science and history. Whatever you're passionate about, there's a place for it here.
You can kind of think of the whole journey in 5 main steps. It all kicks off with your passion. Then you'll get into a team, you'll all dive deep into research together, and you'll get support from a mentor. And that final step, that's when you share your amazing work and the action you took with everyone.
And that's maybe the best part. You are not doing this alone. Not even close. You'll have a guide, a mentor, who's there to support you every single step of the way.
This student just sums it up perfectly, doesn't he? Your mentor is there to help you brainstorm, to help you find stuff you need, and to give you that little nudge when you're stuck. They're your guide and your biggest fan.
So what does a mentor actually do? Well, they'll push you to think deeper by asking really good questions. They'll help you manage your time and stay on track. They might even be able to connect you with experts outside of school. And yep, they're even there to help you figure things out if your team has a disagreement. They've got your back. Okay, last section. Let's talk about the payoff. After all this hard work, what's in it for you? What's the big reward at the end? I really want you to hear this. This is so much more than just another project. The exhibition is an experience that's designed to build skills you're going to use for the rest of your time in school, and honestly, for the rest of your life. And you don't have to take my word for it. Just look at the numbers. They're incredible. We're talking over 90% of students who've done this agree that it gave them useful skills, attitudes, and knowledge for what comes next. The proof is right there. This experience really works.
So think about the skills you're going to walk away with. You'll become a master at research, you'll learn how to really work well in a team, how to solve tricky problems, and how to stand up and present your ideas with real confidence.
This last quote from an MYP student just says it all. They looked back and saw the exhibition as the perfect warm-up for the kind of work they'd be doing later on. It is the ultimate preparation.
So that's the PYP Exhibition. You've got the skills, you've got the support system in place, and you have this incredible opportunity to do something that matters. So the only question left is, what problem will you choose to solve? I can't wait to see what you come up with.